Becoming aesthetic will change your life. We'll go from looking like this guy right here, nice and sad guy, skinny perhaps, maybe we look like this, a nice big old belly. We'll go from looking like these guys to Mr. Aesthetic. As you can see, Mr. Aesthetic is very cool, very swaggy. He's got shades, he's got muscles, he got abs. So what even is aesthetic? Aesthetic simply means you are pleasing to look at. People like to look at you. You look nice and fit. Nice and fit, nice and good. What happens when you become aesthetic? Okay, you get a nice V taper. Your body starts to get the V. You have the wide upper and the V going down, okay? And then you also have a sharp jawline. You know the chicks go crazy about this, and you know you look better with a sharp jawline. You also get really vascular. Your veins start to pop everywhere in your abs, in your arms, in your legs. When you get really lean, that's what you look like, right? You get cuts in your triceps, in your chest, in your shoulders. And your shoulders look sick. In your quads look sick too, bruh. Every step you got the freaking 3 heads popping. Okay? And then you also have a certain vibe. You have a certain energy when you are aesthetic. You are quite different than everybody around you. How many people do you know that is actually aesthetic? Nice and pleasing to look at. So this is our goal. Our goal is to look like Mr. Aesthetic right here. That guy has swag. He has a vibe. He has energy. He has cuts. He's missing his jawline. Let me help that out. All right. All right, now he has a jawline. He was missing his jawline, but he's got the abs, he's got the cuts, he's got the muscles, okay? That is what being aesthetic looks like. Okay? All right, so what happens when we finally reach Mr. Aesthetic? Real quick, if you want this to be you, I made an aesthetic ascension course that holds your hand on how to become aesthetic, and there's a community of people on the inside. It's only $25 a month, and you get full access to the course and all the people inside. Check it out, link in the description. Well, we'll feel nice and amazing. We'll feel very high energy. We'll have a lot of confidence. We'll be naturally more confident when you reach Mr. Aesthetic physique, okay? And you'll also feel light and athletic, nice and mobile, and you have a lot of body control. You'll feel less stiff. You'll have nice whatever this is called, mobility, whatever you want to call it. You'll have that. You'll have the nice athleticism. I'm not sure if y'all recognize, but I know personally for me, whenever I got nice and lean and aesthetic, my body was a lot more athletic and I could move much deeper into deeper ranges of motion. And you also have better health. Probably the most important thing, but you know, we kind of, you know, are we actually doing it for health? I don't know, but better health is probably the most important thing. People will automatically know you take care of yourself. Because it's not an easy thing to do to become nice and aesthetic, nice and lean, nice and muscular. It's not an easy thing to do. It takes a lot of discipline. This is a sign of self-respect. People will know you respect yourself because of this. And you'll also get a sense of accomplishment. You put in the work and now you reap the rewards, okay? Of course you're going to feel accomplished. You should feel accomplished. You should be proud of yourself. When you do something like this, you did something most people cannot do. Specifically, like 90 to 95% of people will never become Mr. Aesthetic. And this cultivates discipline. This teaches you discipline on how to take care of yourself. And what does that lead to? Discipline in other areas of your life, okay? Not only is this going to help you with your physique, this is going to help you in every area of your life. And this teaches you delayed gratification. All right, delaying gratification. This is very important because building a body, it does not happen overnight. It takes time. Just like building a business, just like becoming whatever you quite possibly want to become. It takes delaying gratification, and this teaches you it. And you'll get a lot of looks from everybody. Grandpa, grandma, MILFs, DILFs, everybody, okay? Girls your age, all right? You'll get looks from everybody. Guys your age, everybody, okay? Because you look different than quite literally everybody. And you'll become a lot more attractive to girls and MILFs. But you'll become a lot more attractive, okay? A lot more. Mr. Aesthetic attracts, okay? He simply gets huzz. Mr. Aesthetic gets huzz. And, oh, here's another side effect. Oh, no. Guys may call you small. Guys may call you small in the gym. Oh, no. What are we going to do about this? Whew. What are we going to... You know, oftentimes, these are the guys that can never get lean enough to look like Mr. Aesthetic. These guys are constantly carrying around fluff and flab because they don't know how to diet down. All right? I know it comes with being Mr. Aesthetic, okay? You're going to get some haters, all right? You're going to have to learn how to block them out. Coming Mr. Aesthetic, you will get some haters, but you will be and feel so, so good. All right, how do we become Mr. Aesthetic? Well, I made a video on exactly this. You can watch my 3 secrets to become an aesthetic video, but here is a quick breakdown. Number 1, you want to get lean. Get lean to the point where your abs and your jawline is busting, okay? And your veins, right? And then we want to work out the right muscles. This is essential to becoming Mr. Aesthetic. You need to work out the right muscles or you would just be skinny, okay? And then we need to be confident in ourselves. We need to walk with confidence, be comfortable in our own skin, and talk with conviction. You have to do these things or you would not be Mr. Aesthetic. Or you just be a weird little gym cell that's Mr. Aesthetic but has no confidence, so he's just kind of weird, okay? You don't want to be that. Embrace the work you put in and flourish in it, okay? Flourish in it. And then we too will look like Mr. Aesthetic. If you want a more in-depth video on how to do that, just watch my video. 3 secrets to becoming aesthetic. So this is my experience since becoming Mr. Aesthetic. I've been way higher energy, not even close to how I used to feel. I used to have a constant like brain fog in my brain. Brain fog in my brain. Okay. Then I used to have acne. Whenever I became aesthetic and more lean, my acne went away. My acne went away because I guess my gut issues got fixed, okay? I did clean up my diet too. And I became way more athletic. Way more athletic. Before I was not explosive, now I'm very explosive. I can run a lot faster, I can jump a lot higher and further. Now I also have abs, I have cuts, I have veins, I have a jawline. All these great things, okay? And what do these things lead to? These ultimately lead to attraction. I was more attractive to girls. And this led to a lot more options and obviously higher quality girls. Go figure. You become more attractive and you have more options. Makes sense, right? And I was also very proud of myself. Very proud of myself. It's a sense of accomplishment. You want to feel proud of yourself. You put the work in, okay? And I inspired others. This is probably one of my favorite benefits to become an aesthetic, okay? I inspired my 2 brothers to go on their own little fitness journey, and now they look so much better and healthier. Who knows who you will inspire when you become Mr. Aesthetic? You never know who it will inspire, okay? Just know it will inspire people, okay? You becoming aesthetic is not just for yourself. It will inspire others. This also led to me having higher confidence. I mean, it's just something that comes with becoming more of a better looking person. Just comes with it, right? And then you will definitely have some haters. I definitely had some haters whenever I became more and more aesthetic, more and more lean. You know, you get the sly comments of, oh, you're 100 whatever pounds, whatever. Okay, I'm 5'8", I weigh like 160 pounds. Okay, cool. I'm not worried about some number on a scale. I'm worried about looking good. Does it matter how much I weigh? No. Okay, get out of here with all that. And then you will be pretty light. Like I said, you will be pretty light. Unless you're running steroids, PEDs, or you have elite genetics where you can hold a lot of muscle and stay lean at the same time, or you've been working out for a really long time, okay? This is something that will be inevitable. You will be light. There's no problem with being light. Who cares what the freaking social media or all these mass monsters want to say? I do not care about looking like them. I do not want to look like them. So why would I want to listen to what they say? Okay? I don't want to go through PEDs. I don't want the side effects. I don't want any of it. I like natural. And this leads to me feeling great. So before, this was me. I went skinny guy. Skinny guy, all right? Then I became a little chubby. Not too bad. All right. And then I finally became Mr. Aesthetic after some time, okay? I sat in the kind of lean stage, but it wasn't really aesthetic. I especially hold a lot of weight in my face, so this did kind of mess up my aesthetics. Even when I was lean, but when I became more lean, like Mr. Aesthetic lean, I've become much better looking, okay? And my face, you know, didn't hold as much weight. But anyways, I made a course in a community on how to become aesthetic. It holds your hand on how to become aesthetic step by step. And it will teach you how to become aesthetic yourself, okay? Without going through all the misinformation all over social media. It's only $25 a month, which is a great deal for people that have the same goals as you and a course that's inside too that holds your hand. So you get both of those, okay? If you want to join, link in the description.